Who else knows I'm here?
It's my superintendent, the detective in charge of the brief, only those who need to know.
In Afghanistan, police are like soldiers. Last month, in one region alone, 18 officers were murdered by insurgents. We fight on the front line to keep law and order, but we're easily betrayed.
We've been through wars and regime changes. Caution is wise.
I survived because I recognize the most valuable commodity is neither guns nor heroin. It is trust. Hard to find, hard to keep.
I trust Sonny with my life. When you settled in, we'd like to start with what you know about Ryan Hunter and Oship Khalid.
I have information on both men and other Australians involved in the theft of opium from Kandahar.
Yeah, we know about the drug rip. An army officer admitted she supplied classified information to Khalid.
Did you know that 2 of my men were murdered as a result of your army officer's betrayal? They were working undercover in an opium factory in Kandahar. Part of a joint Western task force gathering information on Russians trading weapons for drugs.
Right.
When we lost contact with them, when we raided the factory, it was a scene of horror. 17 dead. All the workers, everyone in the compound. Men, women, and children. Khalid was a key suspect. He'd been courting the drug lord in Kandahar, pretending to be a buyer. But the drugs were gone, and he was not among the dead.
We think the drug raid in Kandahar was connected to the robbery here.
Do you have the names of the other men involved?
Case notes, photos, names. One of them interesting. Months of work.
Malik.
I need you to stop what you're doing and get yourself to Warrington Street, Tempe.
I can't. I've got responsibilities with it, I guess.
Yeah, well, Hunter's been broken out of custody, presumably by his co-offenders. Got a couple of dose from corrective services screw up. Hunter's back on the street and we're back where we
I
started.
didn't see their faces. Even small details will help. Voices, accents, physiques, anything.
No, they didn't say much. These guys were quick. One of them has an AK on us, the other one has a machine gun. There's a third bloke on the roof, puts a pickaxe through the windshield and douses us in petrol.
You're supposed to be trained to deal with this type of shit.
I'm not like that. No, I wasn't scared. But I've got a wife and kid at home.
I understand. Buddha, get a lift home for this guy.
Driver says Hunter attacked a man while I jumped in their car, punching him, saying, "Why did you waste her?"
Kimberly. She delivers a message. They're busting him out, then they whack her. And I'll be pissed off too.
What are you going to tell Carl?
No, we cop it on the chin. Concentrate on Khan's other suspects. Khan!
So, killer knocks on the door, Khan opens it, takes a shot in the chest, daggers back, bang. Second shot to the head. It's nice and neat.
I just can't believe we left him.
Why did you?
It's called to the Hunter breakout.
Okay, any sign of the weapon?
No, but we've found a shell casing, 22 caliber.
We got 2 shots. Only one casing?
Found it behind the sofa. Killer either didn't have time or couldn't find it.
Do we know what they're after?
Passport, wallet, money, paper IDs are still all here except for his briefcase.
Khan was carrying case notes on Hunter and Khalid, as well as leads on the other Australians involved in the drug rip.
What other Australians did he
He
name?
didn't have a chance. Even had crime scene photos from the drug rip.
Okay, get on to the police in Kandahar. We're going to need copies of everything he was carrying. We got CCTV?
Hotel security said the system went down 30 minutes after Khan checked in.
What, went down or deliberately disabled?
Well, Friday's what they described. At the entrance there's a camera, separate system. We're getting footage from it now.
Okay, get a list of every guest staying in the hotel. Contact all the taxi companies, check out their credit card slips, find out who was dropped off here and when. Find out what staff were on duty, interview all of them. Cleaners, kitchen staff, the lot, I want all stops out. The murder of a cop is bad enough, but Khan was a foreign national here as our guest. It's a bloody mess. Could Hunter have killed Khan?
Well, their four-wheel drive was found abandoned halfway between the breakout and Khan's hotel. I think it's possible.
It's not probable.
Khan came here to question Hunter. Hunter breaks out the day he arrives. It's a bit more than a coincidence.
Well, we'd find the evidence.
Prints, forensics?
No prints nor DNA on either car. It's clean and precise.
Right, how are you going with Hunter's known associates?
Shithouse. His old Navy unit's on a training exercise in the Southern Ocean. Kimberley's dead, and his dive students are singing the same song. It's a shock horror he was such a good bloke.
Next of kin?
Yeah, his mother. Last known address is a house in Rosebery. She's moved on to no one knows where.
Okay, we'll keep looking. Whilst I've got the CCTV from outside the hotel. It's a wide angle, but you get a good look at who's coming and going. Okay, there's Malik and Koa heading to the breakout. And here, this guy. He takes a big interest in your departure and then he heads into the hotel via the car park. Now, 3 minutes after that, the cameras at the hotel go out. 8 minutes later, same guy.
You got a closer shot?
Definitely not Hunter.
No, this is one of the others.
What's the bet he's got Khan's briefcase in his bag?
Where are you? Hey, easy, where were you this morning? All morning. I was here. Bullshit, you're at the Ullman Hotel. That's you, dickhead. Outside the same hotel a cop was killed. That cop, were you involved? Why would I want to kill a cop?
If you tell me what you're looking for, I might be able to give you a hand, eh?
No, I'll kill you while you're in here. What were you doing at the hotel?
Business,
What
man.
kind of business?
None of yours.
What business? Oh, Scott, okay, Scott, don't. You want to arrest me? Jesus Christ, have a look at this place, all right? What the hell's happened to you, all right? You're a friggin' disgrace.
Yeah, well, it's all right for you. I mean, you got 2 kids. They look up to you, you know? Give you the present, give you a future. You're their hero.
Listen to me. Listen to me really careful. If you kill Khan, we're both fucked.
I can't sleep, sorry.
You know, we're the same, you know. What we do. Why we do it.
I thought the saying was that opposites attract.
Man, woman, opposites.
This gang is just so ruthless. I mean, how did they get to Khan? Have we overlooked something, missed a piece of evidence, or let an important witness slip away?
You know, Afghanistan's a tricky place. People constantly shifting sides to survive. You know, and corruption absolutely rife. Whoever killed Khan here probably has connections in Kandahar. Dad, I'm going back.
To Afghanistan?
I am. My orders came through this afternoon. Look, 80% of Afghanistan has Taliban presence, and they are aggressive fighters. If I can make a difference to well, just to one family, that'd make it all worthwhile.
When do you go back?
Sunday.
That's soon.
So you came here last night?
Went to a posh hotel. I came here after.
Posh hotel written all over you.
I don't know, man. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to frighten you.
What was the nightmare about, huh? Iraq? War? Just a wild guess. Look, you can trust me, Travis.
The past is the past, man.
The past is never a past. And whatever happened in the war, it's with you still, isn't it?
Well, why do you want to dig it up?
Because every time I lie down and sleep next to you, I'm putting my life in danger. I want you to see a counsellor.
Travis, coming to Queensland day or not?
This is not negotiable. Okay.
Detective Khan was well respected as a man and a police officer.
We're gonna find who did this. I give you my word.
You were meant to protect him. Did you give him your word too?
Hey, before you start pointing the finger, you want to check among your own. Corruption's an art form in your country, second only to decorative rugs.
Show me the evidence that Khan was killed by an Afghan national.
He worked for your drug squad. Drugs fuel your economy. They pay for weapons for the Taliban. There's lots of your people who'd want him dead.
It's true, he had powerful enemies. But Khan was a careful man.
He wasn't careful enough, was he?
Detective Khan survived 30 years of policing in Afghanistan. But here, where he thought he was safe, among friends, not one day.
Sir, to find this killer, I need access to Khan's case notes from Kandahar. But I'm hitting a brick wall. Is there anyone I can speak with, one of his colleagues, someone he trusted?
Call Gulzar. He also works in the drug squad. You can trust him.
Thanks.
My people are being crushed between two powerful enemies. From the sky, occupation forces bomb and kill civilians. On the ground, the Taliban continue with their warlords and their crimes. All Khan ever wanted was for the killing to end.
He said he had a son.
A wife and 3 children. Khan was not corrupt. There is no police pension. His family will get nothing because he was an honest man.
Well, when he does, can you tell Detective Gulzar it's Detective Malik from Sydney? It's about the murder of his colleague, and I need to speak with him as soon as possible, please. Now, he needs to contact me the moment he arrives. It's very important. All right. Thanks, Bobber. He's in the mountains, somewhere.
The robbers were highly trained and well armed. Now, if the gang was in Afghanistan with Hunter, then they have the logistical skills to move about large quantities of heroin.
Still don't know who Hunter called about Kimberly. He's the man we're after.
They've got an address for Hunter's mother. She might know who his mates are.
Brian's not stupid. He hasn't called. He wouldn't come here. If he did, I wouldn't tell you lot.
Rhonda, we want the same as you, right? We want you.
I know he's in trouble. I never wanted him to join up, but he always does exactly what he wants. There's no controlling him. Sheds, can you get him down off there?
Who is friends the Navy?
Could be with someone dangerous, all right? There've been unexplained deaths. If you know anything.
I don't know. We're not that close, all right? He doesn't like my girlfriends. When he was 16, he gave me an ultimatum. Him or Cherry. No one tells me how to live my life.
Is that Cherry there?
Yeah, you got a problem with Kay?
Nah.
No.
He did. He couldn't wait to get over to Iraq and start dismantling mines. All the daddy figures he could want. Seems fuck the system.
Any figures in particular?
Yeah, there was one guy he admired. He went contracting when he left the Navy. It was for him.
Does this guy have a name?
He wasn't Navy.
Army?
He was a contractor.
What was the name of this contracting company?
Goodman Brummer. That's who he worked for, him in Pounds.
Pounds? Is that a nickname or a real name?
I don't know.
You got a photo of Pounds?
No, he's a climber. Maybe he's overseas. Ryan told me he liked to climb all the big peaks of the Himalayas. I always thought there was a funny friendship. You know, one liked to climb, the one liked to dive.
Your son doesn't trust us, Rhonda. He's in a lot of trouble. And we're his only hope of a long life, so if he does contact you,
Yep.
call me. Goodman Brummer, you heard of him?
Should I have?
Private military company. Global security. They've got big during Iraq headquarters, training facilities in Dallas, Texas. What's the connection? Hunter worked for him in Afghanistan.
Mercenaries.
Does Khan know that Goodman Brummer was involved?
Until I get his case notes, I won't know for sure.
I'll get him to Dallas. Request a list of all Australians working in Afghanistan for Goodman Brummer at the time of the drug group.
Good luck with that. Goodman Brummer runs the most cooperative company.
You dealt with him before.
Look, a private security company's not going to risk the safety of its operatives in the most hostile environments of the planet by handing out their names and phone numbers. It won't happen.
Well, if you know them, good, you make the call.
Hunter's mother gave us the name of one of his mates. She called him Pounds. It's probably a nickname.
Pounds?
And he said he was a mountain climber. Serious climbing groups like Everest, K1, that sort of thing.
All right, we'll get onto all the climbing groups you can find. Just came through from Kandahar Police.
Can't believe Australians were responsible for this. Crime scene photos from the drug route in Kandahar. Any case notes?
No, that's all they said.
Any word from Golza?
No, he's still in the mountains.
Hey. Just, she specialises in PTSD, okay? Just, you don't want to talk to me, talk to her.
Hey, Pounds. Hunter, mate, buzz me up. Come on, Pounds, get me out, come on. Pounds, buzz me up, come on.
Yeah, Jake. Look, I need to rush on a ballistics job. It's another shell casing. Yeah, I need to confirm it was fired from the same weapon that killed the Afghan cop. Yeah, I'm sending it over to you now.
Angela Travis. I'm Detective Lim. I work with your husband.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Look, I'm worried about him.
He doesn't usually go for women like you.
What, Asian?
Cop. He in trouble?
There was an incident this morning, okay? He's gone off the radar. I'm just trying to find him.
Yeah, well, he's not here.
Look, do you know where he might go when he's stressed out?
I don't care.
Did Neil ever talk about Iraq? You know, where he fought, what he did?
Yeah. Yeah, it was our foreplay. What do you reckon? He was in a war. But not everybody comes back damaged goods.
Damage, right, so he changed.
Oh, that man had demons before he went away.
What kind of demons?
Father-son demons? Neil's father was a hard man. But even when Neil went away to fight, it wasn't because he wanted to be a good father or a good husband or because he even cared for the cause. Came back worse. Moody, dark. You can't help a man if he doesn't want it, all right? Now, I just want my kids to grow up whole.
So you have no idea why he was traumatised?
I met other guys who've been in Iraq and they're just fine. But Neil, he refused to talk about it. Well, to me anyway.
Did he have any other army mates that he talked to?
Like who?
There was a friend who called him in the middle of the night.
Right, well, that friend wasn't me. All right, it wasn't me. Now, Neil Travis, he's a closed book. That man went away to war and he never came back. What happened to him over there, it changed him forever. Now, excuse me.
Hello?
Witness definitely ID'd Hunter. Said she saw him light scuba diving gear in his car.
Must have noted it pretty bad the risk coming here. Any Roger?
Nah, said she saw him in random phone. Totally freaked when she seen his fat head.
So did you get him?
No, Crick's got 9 lives.
You know, the boss is after you. She's been on my back about your whereabouts. She wants to see you.
Yeah, well, she's gonna have to wait. Hello? Say you're sure it's a perfect match, Jake. There's no doubt he'll stand up in court. Right. Right, wrap it up. We're done. Right, we'll circulate the photo and mention the dive gear.
Malik.
Hey, you still here?
Yeah, just a gloat. I've got an ID on Pounds. No luck with the climbing blogs, but he'd pay dirt with some guy that used to work for Goodman Brummer. Pounds discovers Nirvana.
Any idea where and when this was taken?
Tea house in Kabul. He's referred to here as John Pounds Sterling.
Right. Bring up the CCTV on Constantine.
Knock yourself out. I've got a baby to get home to.
We'll give him a squeeze for us.
Boss, want to check this out?
Ah, he's one and the same.
Taken in Afghanistan before the drug raid.
All we need is an address.
Right, we'll get on to your consular official. If Sterling went to Afghanistan, he'd need a visa. The visa'd need an address.
I assume this is yours since I found it under your couch.
I don't put it there.
You're supposed to say what gun? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. It's not what you think. It's everything I think. You lied to me. You killed Khan, I know that. I just don't know why.
I'm the instrument, brother. I don't write the songs.
Well, who does? Tell me who does. You're my brother. We're supposed to understand each other, trust each other.
Yeah, well, I want to trust you, but I can't.
Well, friendship doesn't mean anything.
Well, it's not like it used to be, is it, hey? In the combat zone. Look, you want to destroy me, don't you?
You've done that to yourself. And I can't save you if you won't let me. You even you, friend.
If I talk to you, I am a dead man.
You're a dead man anyway.
I can't!
Where's Ryan Hunter?
Who?
Ryan Hunter! He was outside there, ringing your doorbell. He worked in Afghanistan for Goodman and Brummer just like you did.
So?
Shit went down in Kandahar. I know that still, and you were there. Yeah. You recognise this?
No.
One for your scrapbook. There's 17 dead bodies there. 17. Is that your work? Do you and your dirty mates?
You work it out, hey? You're the friggin'
No, not now! No, not now. If you'd have trusted me, maybe you had a chance. You're gone.
We're both gone! If I kill Kat, we are both fucked! That's what you say! You're dead!
Don't say it! Don't say it!
My life fucking stopped! You were there! You let me walk out of here! I'll find a mountain man. I'll disappear from your life.
No,
Never see me again.
No, you've got a drug habit, Stewie. You're always going to be here trying to feed it.
You are!
I don't owe you anything. You made your own choice. It's time to play.
No!
Done. Can you use that? Thanks. Oh, you're a mess. You always have been a mess. You just keep my kids out of it. Yeah. And one more visit from your girlfriend? You and I are back in court, all right? You're a danger to those boys. I shouldn't even let you near them.
Hey, dead man walking.
Travis, we've got an ID on pounds if you're interested. His name's John Sterling.
That's great.
Ballistics report from the hotel.
Thanks.
You didn't come home last night. Guess that means we're done, huh?
You've been talking to my wife.
Yes, I've been talking to your wife. I mean, the mood that you were in, I had no idea what you were going to do.
You shouldn't have gone to see Angela. You invaded my life.
I have invaded your life. What do you think you've done to mine, huh?
Sneaking around interrogating my wife is off limits. Do you understand?
She's your
Hey,
ex-wife.
explain this to me. Okay, ballistics are a report and a casing which matches the one found when Con was killed.
That's what it says.
Where'd you get it?
Fire stairwell at the hotel. I went back to watch the CCTV, see how they got in and got out.
And?
State security, do you know our crime scene wasn't
A casing in the stairwell. Why would the killer leave it there and not...
I don't know,
I'm the
Malik.
officer in charge. Shouldn't I be informed?
Fine, I found it. I got it checked out. You're telling me it's connected. You're informed.
You went back to the crime scene alone. Where's your continuity of evidence? How are you going to prove anything?
Prove what? There was a second bullet. Now there's a second shell casing. How's that going to solve anything?
Listen to me, smartass. If you screw this up, it's going to fall on the boss. Do you understand?
What's going to fall on me? Facts from Afghanistan. Looks like Gulz is back from the mountains. He's found Khan's notes.
Oh, they're in Pashto.
You can't read them?
I'll get it translated. Just take time, that's all.
Well, these are pretty universal. That's Hunter.
Yeah.
Looks like he's dealing in security.
Hunter and Khalid. Sterling and Hunter in Afghanistan.
Who's that man?
Looks like he's running the operation.
The embassy got back to us. John Sterling was granted a visa to work in Kandahar for Goodman Rama.
You list an address?
Oh, yeah. Might get the troops down there.
Dead. Gunshot wound to the head.
Let him start the log. Cole, you talk to the neighbours. The rest of you know what to do.
22 map. Could be a match for the one that killed Khan. Bruises on his cheeks, grazed knuckles. Looks like he's been in a fight, some kind of struggle. Place is a mess. What do you reckon?
I knew him.
What?
He's an old army buddy.
You haven't declared conflict of interest.
Yeah, well, I'm declaring it now. It's not that there is any. A lot of waters passed over the bridge.
You saw the CCTV footage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, you didn't recognise him?
No.
Come on, Travis.
He's a junkie, Malik. His own mother wouldn't recognise him.
How long since you've seen John Sterling?
I don't know, a long time.
Well, how long exactly,
Well,
Travis?
you want me to check my diary? I used to see him at army get-togethers. He was pissed or stoned or both, but I didn't think he was that bad.
So that's when you revisited the crime scene, yeah? When you knew your mate Sterling was involved?
Hey, he's not my mate, he was a junkie. Now, I went back when we hit a wall when you were getting nowhere.
You know he found the second shell casing?
It was in the stairwell, and I followed procedure. Sent it to ballistics, and the report's on your desk.
All right, any idea why he'd killed Khan?
Look, the Sterling I knew had his head in the clouds, all right? I wouldn't say he was a strong man, but he was a decent man. In my opinion, he couldn't live with what he did.
Just a suicide?
Yeah, it's a suicide.
Neighbour downstairs says he heard some fighting. And boss, the woman, the ground force, where she saw Hunter. She called it in. Should be somewhere on the records.
Did you know that he knew Hunter?
No, what are you taking me for?
The man in charge
Yeah,
of
well, am I
this.
still in charge?
If there's any reason why I need to remove you, I need to know now.
There's no reason.
I've put a lot of trust in you, Travis. Is it being misplaced?
No.
I hope not. What do we got?
Ballistics confirmed same gun, same ammo.
Okay, so Sterling shot Khan and then shot himself with the same weapon.
Oh, that's what it looks like. I mean, I know he was disturbed.
Malik?
Why would he kill himself when he just got away with the murder? That makes no sense.
He stopped making sense the day he was addicted to heroin.
Vince?
It looks like a suicide. High concentrations of alcohol and opiates in the blood. Powder burns on the temple, angle of wound, gunshot residue on his hand. And it is rare for suicides to still have hold of the gun.
So you think someone placed it there?
I don't speculate. But if I was forced to
Say
guess...
someone put it in his hand.
I'd say I don't know.
The print report on the gun mentions it was suspiciously clean, so it's been wiped.
Well, I'd say there was a reason for that. He just killed a cop.
What about Hunter?
Hunter. Could have killed Sterling and made it look like a suicide.
Well, we better hope for a quick recapture of Hunter. He's a suspect in the massacre that Khan investigated, and he may also be a conspirator in his murder.
sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
No, you didn't. He did. Your father's convinced it's a boy. Volcano.
His wife. What do you say?
That you know, as he did, that every man's death is at the right time and according to the will of Allah.
Is it Allah's will? This country is now without a good and honest man. His kids don't even have a father.
I think we should pay for their education. In memory of Ami and in honor of their father. A good, honest policeman like you.
Well, this is it, I'm afraid. Next stop, Kabul. Then on to another, more isolated destination.
Am I allowed to know where you'll be?
I'm sorry, no. But I can tell you that it'll be cold. Well, it's not fiercely hot.
I don't want you to go.
I don't want to leave you. But I have to.
What if you don't come back?
I never think about that.
You're a liar.
Oh, you know, I don't anticipate problems, but life's unexpected. Like walking into a building to talk to a cop about a soldier in trouble and, well, my heart gets taken hostage. What do you do? What do you do?
Oliver, you'll be coming back.
I promise.
I want you to come back to me.
Got this for you.
Thanks.
So how close were you to Sterling? Did you meet him in Iraq or before?
Iraq.
And how close? Look, what happened in Iraq that you think I can't handle, huh?
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to walk you through every bullet I fired, every Arab I shot, every civilian soldier I saw blown up by an IED?
Travis.
You don't get it. Right? You and Hans and all the others in at work, Arabs, they hate us. Right? They hate us, they hate our way of life. You get it? Right? And you've got no fucking idea how thin the wall between you and that ocean of hate actually is. They want to destroy us, and they don't give a fuck if they destroy the world in the process.
You're trying to tell me this is why you're messed up? I don't believe you. I'm going to work.
Hey! I said I'd go and see a shrink. What else do you want me to do?
I have this funny idea that love and trust go together. So I'll ask you one more time. What is your involvement with Sterling? And how close were you?
Yeah, Shimon, that's my involvement.